Good afternoon. Wallet Services is an Edinburgh-based startup which looks to simplify blockchain technologies. We do this in order to help manage risk and complexity, to help enable broad adoption across many blockchains and many industries. We recognize that blockchains provide a single shared truth, and that this is across many potentially untrusted participants. In Bitcoin, we have an exemplar proof. Our service is designed to be scalable, to be provable and open, to provide a demonstrable governance of its payload, be that value, documents, or messages. Open is important, not just as an open source, but as in plurality. There has to be more than one large software company. There has to be more than one bank in town. So we have a goal, and we built a team. Peter Ferry, our commercial director, has 20 years plus in Microsoft Scotland and built a global business partner program. Alan Keir, our technical director, has a background in computational physics, and we previously worked together on building cloud-scale identity services. Myself as managing director, I was a co-founder of DNS, a local IT security, cyber security these days, I suppose, a company which sold and is now part of Dell SecureWorks. And then after that, I went back to do my master's in high-performance computing here at Edinburgh, although up at JCMB. We have our plan to build our platform and demonstrate through 3 specific use cases how we believe that blockchain technology is best placed to accelerate commerce, reduce business risk, and provide the best user experience, all while working towards a sustainable future. Our use cases include providing a demonstrable real-world presence via a beacon and blockchain combination. But within our first few weeks of starting, we'd won the Scottish Government CivTech Security Wildcard Challenge with Sicker. Sicker, an old Scots word for sure or certain, but we're part of the Scottish Government CivTech Accelerator, which is an initiative to promote SMEs into helping them find solutions for many of the real-world business problems that they have. And this is not just central government, this is across many areas and organisations, including SEPA, NHS Scotland, Transport Scotland, and so forth. But our challenge was around what's the next big idea in security, which was a very open challenge. Now, our response is around blockchain for inter-organisational communications, specifically around the notion of licenses and grants. Scottish Government is currently in its development discovery phase, and it's out there gathering information from the 180-odd licensing bodies in Scotland alone. But we've seen from the outside how this is manifested with slow and unresponsive government actions. About 25% or greater of the calls to government bodies are looking for status updates on licenses and grants. And you've done it yourself. You've filled in the form, got to the end of it, had to print it off and stick it in the post. And this has all come around because in information security, we've gone round building fortresses round our islands of data. But with a single shared truth on the state of a license within a blockchain, we can track it from application through validation and finally into enforcement. So we look to provide a modern, secure, digital-first approach to accelerating and easing interactions between citizens, business, and government. But it's probably our 3rd use case that's most appropriate today. Coining House, named for the old Scottish Mint just off the Royal Mile, not so far from here. Primarily, it's a toolkit, a template, a white-labeled solution which others will customize. We'll provide website components and a templated back-end, and we'll open source it along the way. What we're doing is we're extending the CryptoBank manifesto, which has provable reserves, takes a digital-first approach, and provides high levels of user experience, but also importantly with the highest levels of security. We aim to level 3 of the cryptocurrency consortium standard, for those that care. But we're building this as a proof of our platform. We're taking a common approach, and if we were across, there's a people-powered money event in Glasgow, shouldn't be advertising other events, but my cohort's across there, and we're talking about digital services for local currency, potential solutions for local taxation, and we have a few other interesting ideas up our sleeve. But we're hitting our milestones, and we'll have a public developer preview available early next year. And I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to be here. Who do I hand back to? Thank you.